There we go. And actually, that's kind of heading back to base if we go that way, but whatever. So, shiny hunting. I've enjoyed it. It's been pretty fun. Sun and Moon with the SOS method is by far my favorite method right now, because I've done... Honestly, I can say I've done a fair amount of events, or like different methods for shiny hunting, because I've gotten random encounters, a Pidgey, a Hoot Hoot. I got 2 other shinies like that when I was, oddly enough, in Platinum, hunting for a Lucky Egg. Now, I don't know how many of you tried to hunt for a Lucky Egg in Platinum. Fuck that thing. Just, whoever's sick, twisted idea it was to do that, you need to stop thinking for a while. Because you don't deserve to do that. Whoever thought, hey, we're going to make it a random spawn on Chansey, which, okay, whatever, it's a spawn on Chansey. It's a 5% spawn with a 50% chance of it holding an oval stone, which oval stones are worth a decent amount of cash, so it's not like it's a terrible thing. But when you have to find Chansey, and it's like a 5% spawn rate on... It's a 5% Chansey spawn, with a 5% chance of that Chansey holding the Lucky Egg. The odds of that happening, you'd think, are astronomical. You know what's even better? I found 2 shinies before I found that Lucky Egg. And you might say, oh, that's ridiculous, how could you do that? I was random encountering, just running in the grass with a Thiefmon doing a Platinum Nuzlocke. And I found a shiny Rosalia and a shiny Bibarel. I almost killed the Bibarel because I did not know if it was shiny or not. I heard the animation, but when I looked at Bibarel, if you look at Bibarel in 4th gen, you're not going to know if that damn thing is shiny. Unless you actually studied the differences for years. I don't think you would have noticed, because I couldn't even tell. Bidoof, I know, it goes from the brown to the gold. But Bibarel, it's like a shading difference. It's like looking at Poplio at first glance. If you weren't noticing the collar around its neck, you wouldn't know it's shiny. So, there's that. But, and then even still, it's like, okay, so I caught the Bibarel, and then I still found the Lucky Egg. Haven't quite finished that Platinum Nuzlocke yet, and that's been like a 2 or 3 year project. Well, not 2 or 3 years, probably been like a year and a half or so. About as long as I've had this YouTube channel is how long it's taken me to get through that. So, wait, did I seriously, like, what route did I take to get here? Oh, that's right, because I went over here to try and do the shoveling thing, and then now I'm doubling back. Yeah, okay. We're right near a main drag. Really? Oh, it's this road here, then. Yeah, that's this. This is a main drag? Wow. Who'd have thunk it? Do I have a hat I can put on, or anything to... I wish I kind of had that baseball cap. Oh, a sniper rifle. Doesn't it take 7.62? Yeah, okay. So, start heading back to base, but... So, those are a few shinies there, and it's like, okay, random encounters. Starter hunts. I did a Bulbasaur. Got it, in Fire Red. Soul Silver, or, yeah, what game is it? Yeah, Soul Silver. Soul Silver, I did a Totodile. Boom, got that one done. And in that game, found a shiny Rattata, running around. Because I had the plan to find the Totodile, while my dad and his buddy, Chris, were going to... the 3 of us were all going to see Ozzy Osbourne when he was in Ohio? Yeah. It was like over... You're seeing this, I think it was the summer before I'm uploading this. Yeah, like summer 2018, we went to go see Ozzy. Or like September, so, like late summer, early fall. We went to see Ozzy. And he put on a hell of a show. That was awesome. So, we did that. And I think I'm going to try and move these chests close. The door's on the side I just ran past, isn't it? Yep. Alright, the chest was right in this bathroom here. So we are going to store a whole bunch of junk. No, I need that bandage. Dang it. Give me that back. Don't need you, or 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 you. Alright, let's go back to that chest and try to loot the rest of it. But, so, you had that. So, I planned on soft resetting for any of the 3 starters, because I needed all 3 of them for that trip to Ozzy. So I figured, okay, it's like a 4.5, 5-hour drive one way. I'm not driving, so I'm just going to sit in the back seat and shiny hunt for the starter. Well, I woke up early to take care of my 2 dogs over there, or my 2 dogs. It's like they're family dogs, so I'll call them mine for the sake of the video. But I woke up early to take care of Angus and Wendell. So I'm sitting there, and I take care of them, and I'm like, do I have it set up yet to hunt? And I look in the game, and I'm like, I don't really have it set up yet. Who is hunting me? What the fuck? It's like every corner I walk around, I'm getting hunted. Okay. Oh, I think the game might... No, it's not crashing. Okay. Let me get up on this car. I'm being hunted, but I don't know where from. You? You stupid burn victim? Interrupting my story time here while I'm trying to loot resources. Alright, I'm undetected now, so that's good. But, so anyways, I woke up early, take care of them, and I'm sitting on the couch before anybody else is awake. And I'm just like, whatever, I'll set up the hunt, see if it's set up. It wasn't set up yet, so I figured, I'll just go for it. I'll start the hunt, why not? I get about maybe a half hour into hunting, shiny Totodile. So I text Aaron, because it's like, at this point, I think it's like 7 in the morning. I got up around 6:30 to take care of the dogs. So, I text him, like, hey, Aaron, guess what? I go on Skype, send him a picture, because I don't have a smartphone. So I'm sitting there, and I send him a picture of it. All I get is just how the fuck you doing this? Like, you are the luckiest dumb son of a bitch I've ever seen to keep getting shinies like this. So I'm like, whatever. Then I figure, well, maybe I'll do a shiny lock, where I just get 1 shiny per gym badge if I can. Like, I hunt for 1 shiny per gym badge, and just take it and go. Well, I'm sitting there, and I figured, what am I going to shiny hunt for? Like, do I have a goal in mind of what mon I want, or am I just kind of going to wing it and hope for the best here? So, I figured, screw it. I made it to Violet City. I'm just going to go in the grass there. I think it's route, like, 42 or whatever. The one that leads you down to Azalea Town. So I'm sitting there, and it's like, whatever. I'll just get it. I'll start hunting. To hell with it. Why not? I'm running in the grass, and by then, we were already on the road. Like, we picked up his buddy Chris, and on the road heading to Ohio for the concert. So, I'm sitting there, in the back seat, out pops shiny Rattata. I just see that gold Rattata, and I'm like, yes, I got it. At this point, I couldn't Skype it to Aaron, because no smartphone, so I couldn't send him a picture, and since my phone, the plan I have for the phone provider I got, since it's not like a major carrier, it's like a prepaid card kind of thing, like Track Phone, but not Track Phone. So I didn't have data on it, and the pictures suck on the camera anyway. So I'm sitting there, and I text him, I'm like, hey, guess what? You know that same game, you know that Totodile I just found? Yeah, he's got a buddy now, or she's got a buddy, because it was a female starter. So I'm sitting there, and I got it. And I see this Rattata. I text him, I'm like, I found a shiny Rattata. I'll Skype you the picture later. He's like, fuck you. Just fuck off. Why do you keep finding shinies like this? So, found those 2. So, starter hunts. Random encounters. Static mons. I've found... Aaron can attest to this. I went and found... Because Aaron and I made an agreement a little while ago. Like, probably when you guys are seeing this, maybe like 3 months before this goes up, maybe? Like, in this... little after the summer. When I realized I lost my copy of Pokemon Sun and lost all sorts of mons. So I text him, and I was like, hey, do you have that event Tapu Koko and the shiny Silvally? And he was like, yeah, I've got it. Why? And I'm like, what 2 mons would it take for you to trade me those 2? And he named his price was a shiny Virizion and a shiny Mienfoo. So I was like, fine, whatever. So I went through Ultra Sun, or Ultra Moon, to try and find Virizion. So I find the Virizion, I start hunting it. I think it was pretty much same day I found the shiny Virizion. Like, pretty much same day, or like the day after. So I texted him, like, boom, got that shiny Virizion, got that nice red and pink. Would you be willing to make the trade for it? And he's like, no, we gotta do it all at once. And I was like, okay, fine, we'll do them both at the same time then. Then I went, next method, breed hunting. He can attest, I went hunting forever to find mons, breed hunting. The worst I think I've had so far... If it wasn't this Mienfoo, it was Pichu. And the story with Pichu is actually ridiculous. It's actually one of my funniest shiny hunting stories. So, here's the whole big encompassing story here. So I start hunting Pichu like 3 months before my family's planning a trip going down to Florida for Disney. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And we were just making a weekend out of it. We don't do that. It's rare for us to do something like that. Like, we don't typically take vacations. Like, maybe once every 10 years we've taken a vacation. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, we're getting ready to go, And since Aaron hadn't moved yet, or I didn't know if he was moving, because I think it was like first semester of college, I was like, hey, Aaron, would you mind shiny hunting for me while I'm on vacation? I'm going to bring a few games to do anyway, like a starter hunt or something for like the night at the hotel, a night or two there, but would you mind doing some breed hunting for me? Since the game was already pretty much set up to do it. It was just, all I needed was him to just do it. Like, I've got an out-of-country Ditto, I've got an out-of-country Pichu, but they're not from the same, so Masuda method would be phenomenal. So he's like, sure, whatever, I'll do it. He breeds about 1.5 boxes of Pichu. Bear in mind, I had already bred over probably at least a full game of Pichus. Like, at least 30 boxes. And I couldn't find one. And I needed 2 of them, because I needed to get Pikachu, and Pichu, because the Raichu was what was in the PC, or in the daycare, and that was already shiny, because I got it through Wonder Trade. So, I pass him the game, he breeds 1.5 boxes, he doesn't find anything, he leaves me with a party of eggs, because he didn't quite get it done. So I start hunting it, I get through that full first party, nothing. I get another full party of eggs. The first egg from that new party was a shiny. So I texted him after I hatched his 5 eggs, and I was like, man, I mean, you left me with a bunch of duds. None of them were shiny. And he was like, whatever. Who cares? So immediately after I was done with that party, I was like, hey, Aaron, guess what I just found? And he was like, fuck off. You fucking didn't. And we were on Skype, so I sent him the picture of the Pichu. He was like, fuck you and your fucking stupid fucking game. This is such fucking bullshit. And he was pissed. I could tell. And we were both, like, laughing it off later. It's kind of like the running gag between us is, like, if you watched for Heart Gold, Soul Silver, when we got to the shiny Chingling and all that, when he had, like, a shiny Pidgeotto or something. And he killed his. Or something happened. He killed it, he didn't catch it, whatever. And I kind of threw the jab at him about that, because at that point I still had my copy of Sun, where that had my shiny Pidgeot that carried me in Fire Red. And it pisses me off that I lost that game still, but it's like, what's done is done. So, and every once in a while I'll throw that jab at him like, oh, well, at least I still have that shiny Mon. Or it's like, oh, you want me to go shiny hunting, huh? So it's going to take me about 4 hours to go find it. Because when I started breeding in ORS, in Omega Ruby, when I first decided to just start breed hunting for shinies, I was finding like 2 or 3 shinies through eggs a day. Like, it's just start the hunt, boom, there it is. 10 eggs later, done. Oh, let's get the next one, done. Get another one, done. And then it's like, now I'm starting to, like, the hunts are slowing down a bit. So the odds aren't totally in my favor. And yes, I do Shiny Charm, on top of Masuda method and the SOS. So I do try to hunt for the best odds possible. I don't enjoy full odds hunting. Those are nicer to get because you know those are pure random. But when you're forcing the odds kind of into your own favor, it's like, it's still nice to get them because hell, it's a shiny. If you're going to be pissed off at a shiny, it's like, unless you have 10 of them, like, is that a wrench? No, that's a spiked club. Okay, whatever. Spiked club. So, and now that I'm bringing into the more modern hunts I've done, I found one of the Mons I thought was going to be the absolute bane of my existence when I started hunting this. And if you know of this particular water poison type, and you know that it can only spawn in on the backs of a certain water rock type, if you don't know what I mean, it's called Marini, and it only can be spawned in when Corsola calls it in. Marini cannot call in itself. Marini, I don't think, calls in anything. Believe me, I've tried. So I'm sitting there, and I start this hunt for... I didn't care if I was going to get Corsola first, but Marini was like the preferred since it's a rare drop. I get maybe 3 hours into this hunt, I look on my screen, and I hear the sparkle, and I see the red, and my first thought was, oh goody, it's a Corsola. And then I did a double take and looked at it. I started choking. Like, I swallowed my own air and just like coughing, like a good 10-15 minute coughing fit. At like 7 in the morning. Because I had found a fucking shiny Marini. And I half expected to find like 10 Corsolas before even one of those showed up. Nothing. First hunt for Marini Corsola, pulls the Marini. I can't get much luckier than this. Shit, am I dropping anything? I should probably be making sure I'm not dropping shit, because the last thing I need to be doing right now is dropping goddamn loot everywhere. Let me store some... Let me actually go to the cooler. Cooler's, I know, going to still be here. So we're going to store you, and you. Just so I got some room so I'm not worried about all this extra stuff falling off my inventory here. But, so I found that Marini, and I was losing it. Like, it doesn't get better than this. And I've still got a ways to go, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not gonna say, like, I found the hardest mon to hunt, I'm out, I'm done, bye, peace be, you all can enjoy life, I don't care. But, for me, that was one of those hunts that I looked at as, this is never going to be duplicatable. Like, I'm not gonna get this kind of luck again in my lifetime. Ever. Alright, it's getting close to night, so I think I probably should head back. I'm hunted already. Who's on me? Who's hunting me? Oh, it's a burn victim. Hey. Can't you guys walk a little faster? Come on. Oh, you didn't die in one hit. Probably because this club is, like, broken. So it's... Oh, look, nothing. Awesome, thanks. Wasting my damn time. So... And those are just a few of the hunts I've done. I've hunted, like, I've found the shiny Pichu, and since I lost that when I put everything into Sun, because my stupid ass put all my eggs in one basket, I was almost done SOSing all of the things in Sun. I had a Alolan Vulpix and Ninetales, there were a few hunts that it's like, I mean, I bred hunt for Chandelure, I bred hunt for the Pichu, I bred hunt for an Elekid and the Electivire line, I had the Charizard line done, I had... well, I still have the Bulbasaur, so that's not gone. I have the Bulbasaur and the Blastoise line. I've got my shiny Sunkern line still. But it's like, if I look at everything I had in that game, that is years down the drain. Like, and now that I'm in Moon SOSing, because I had to rebuild the team I had, which, I love the shiny hunting team I have. It is by far the best team I can get. Without fail. So, there's that. But nothing will beat the fact I had that team level 100s. Like, that shiny hunting team was near perfect. So, without a doubt, I had that ready to go. And it still kind of pisses me off that I lost it, but at the same point, it's like, half of it was my own fault, half of it was I shouldn't have put hope on everything. I don't need you. If anything, I'm going to put a waypoint here with the X. And then I got to put one on this as well. So let's do 2 X's like that. Because I'm not far from the house, but I just don't want to forget where I stored all my stuff. So I've done numerous hunts, and Aaron would be willing to back me up if he still has half the texts I've sent him. The Skype messages I could probably dig up. And just be like, I found this, look, I found this mon here, this mon there, that one, that one, that one. It's like, the collection was so good. And I'm getting it back. It's going to take a really long time to get back, but I'm going to get it. And I've gotten a few of the difficult mons through, some of them I got back through Wonder Trade already. Like Shiny Cobalion I got back. I got a Shiny Ho-Oh back that I got from Wonder Trade. Oddly enough, the only way I got those two beforehand was Wonder Trade. But I got them in Wonder Trade Omega Ruby. This one I got them, I think, in Sun? Or no, Ultra Sun I think I got them in. Because I found, like, some duplicates when I was doing, what was I doing? Or I was doing wormhole hunting to try and set up for some of the other legends I've been doing. But I didn't get the legends I wanted, I got everything else. So it was kind of like, thanks, game. I didn't want to have, you know, really good mons come my way or nothing. I just wanted to get duplicates of everything, like 15 shiny Medichams. That's useful. And then, or like a shiny Abomasnow, I got like 2 or 3 of, I think, before or that was like just after, I don't know when I got the Abomasnow. I don't think I re-got the Abomasnow yet. I'm working on it. But there are still quite a few mons that I need to get before I can truly say that I am locked in and ready to go. So, but all in all, I mean, Aaron would back me up and say I've hunted more than my fair share of mons. Like, it is, without a doubt, something I will probably be able to hang my hat on for a long time is that, hey, guess what? All those mons that you might not think were easy to hunt, I got them. What are you going to do about it? I mean, I know Aaron doesn't like the fact that I've found all these mons, because who wouldn't want to be able to say they've hunted these mons and gotten them, like... Okay, where am I putting springs and shit? Oh, they're in here. I'm looking for them, like, where the hell am I putting half these car parts? Electrical components... Mechanical parts, electrical, I got oil in here, I've got iron in here. I think you need headlights. I'm not entirely certain, but I think you do. Turds to the toilet. Short iron pipes I'm going to take out. A skull cap. I'm going to go back into the desert. I don't really need it. So I'll put the skull cap in here for now. Oh wait, hang on. Where did I have the shirt? Is that in this one? Yeah, I'll put the skull cap next to this then. So, but yeah, shiny hunting, it's something I still enjoy doing. It's just, I'm getting to the point now where I'm running out of mons to hunt. So I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to decide what mons I'm hunting next. And it's not like, I'm not dying over the issue of, oh no, what mon shall I hunt next? Oh god, I don't know. Put my frickin' chin up and pull my monocle and stick my pinky out whenever I drink something. Nah. I'm not... I may be a bit of an obnoxious ass when it comes to shiny hunting, but that's just because I broke the odds. I defied them and found these mons. Deal with it. You think A-Drive wouldn't walk up to me with his collection of like 400 plus and be like, oh, that's adorable little one. You found 150. Get on my level, scrub, because I'm at like 470. I don't think he would do that. Just based on the personality he is when he's on stream, I don't see him being the type that would just be cocky like that to somebody. But I think, if I tried to rub it in his face how many mons I had, I think he would. That's just me, though. Like, I know I would. If some random person just walked up to me and was like, wow, your shiny collection's pretty cool. Yeah, you're over there with like 400. Look at me. I'm at 150. It's like, dude, do I really care? I'm set for life. Like, I could play video games the rest of my life on stream and make thousands of people happy. What can you say about your life? What have you done? Oh, that's right. You're just here. Sorry, I didn't quite get the memo that you thought you were cool. Thanks. Have a good one, kid. You want an autograph? But that would only be if somebody walked up to me with that kind of attitude. Like, if Aaron decided that he was going to try and keep up with me in shiny hunting and say, hey, I'm going to start fighting you on shiny hunting. I'm going to get them all. We're going to get a filled collection here. Then I would look at him and be like, alright, Aaron. Hey, you know what? If anything right now, when he finds a shiny, I'm happy to see him throw everything back my way and be like, whoa, look at it. I just found it. Ugh. And normally, he'd probably back me up on this one. I don't normally go over the top with it. I only go over the top with it when it's a mon that is extremely rare, like the Marini. That's when I'll go over the top. Or if it's one that I actually wanted or I'm hunting it for like weeks to a month on end here, then I'll do it. But other than that, it's like, I'll text him and be like, yo, guess who just got a shiny Pichu? Guess who's got 2 thumbs and found a shiny Pichu? This guy. And then he'll just be like, fuck off, you. So, there's that. And then other than that, I don't typically try to brag about my shiny collection. It's a nice talking point. Because when somebody looks at you and is like, well, what have you done with your life? It's like, well, I mean, I got a shit ton of shinies under my belt right now. What about you? And they'd be like, what? And I'd be like, yeah, look at all these rare Pokemon that I've got. And they'd be like, that's not a Sunkern. That's not rare. I'd be like, yeah, it is. I bet you shiny.